Hi, I'm Ken Grauer, and I'd like to welcome you to this brief video for admins of ECG Competency, with focus on how to check on the exam scores of those in your group. For your convenience, I've made a web page on which I list links to my instructional videos for ECG Competency, as well as links to my ECG blog and related books and EPUBs that I've written. The URL where these links are found is easy to remember. It is www.moreecg.com. Please make your group aware of this URL. Above all, I invite you or anyone in your group to write me directly for comments, questions, and concerns. My email address is ekgpress@mac.com. I have simplified the role of being an administrator. When your group enrolls in ECG Competency, you'll receive from me a list of all usernames and passwords for each person in your group. Please distribute these. Make your users aware of my webpage, www.moreecg.com. Ask them to watch the 10-minute instructional video, the link to which is found on this page. This explains step-by-step how to log in and how to use ECG Competency from their perspective. The main thing you'll do as an admin is to check on the scores of those in your group, be they family medicine residents, medical students, or other primary care providers. It is easy to check on these scores by a few simple steps, as we'll see in a moment. This should take no more than a few seconds. You then have ready documentation of who in your group has passed at least one of the real exams and who in your group has done nothing. Otherwise, contact me for questions. That's it. Being an admin should not take up much of your time. The first thing you'll do as an administrator is log in. The process for logging in is identical to the login by any user. Go to www.ecgcompetency.com, press enter, and your screen should now look like this. This is the home page of the ECG Competency website. Now hover your mouse over Contact in the red menu at the top. As you do, you'll see the Admin button come down. Click on Admin, which will take you to the login screen. We'll blow up the login screen. Enter your username. This is not case sensitive. Your email address can also be used as your username. However, your 8-digit password is case sensitive. Finally, please note this link at the bottom in case you forget your password. We are ready to log in. Click I agree, and you're in. You are now logged in. Your screen looks like this. Of your 3 options, click on Manage My Organizations. The name of your program is listed. Note that in addition to being able to take the exams if you wish, your role is also as an admin. As a result, you have access to looking at the scores for any of your users. Only admins have access to checking on the scores of those in their group, as these scores are kept confidential. Click on the link saying Exam Results to access your scores. If your program is new to ECG Competency and your users have not yet taken any exams, then this is what you'll see when you click on Exam Results. There are not yet any scores, so no records are found. Once there are some results, either on practice or real exams, you'll begin to see scores. Here's what a program that has diligently used ECG Competency might look like. The names are not real, but you get the idea. Note there are lots of live links, everything in light blue within the rectangle. There are links to each user as well as to each exam that was taken. If you wanted to see how many in your group took a certain exam and what their scores were, click on any link to that exam. We'll do this for Practice Exam 1. You've clicked on the link to Practice Exam 1. Note that 12 users in your group have taken Practice Exam 1, or at least part of it. We don't pay attention to the scores on practice exams because you can ask for the answers and re-enter what you submitted at any time. You can also clear your answers and redo any practice exam as often as you wish. We therefore have no idea if Atkinson, Boston, and Brosnan spent minimal time or even many hours doing and redoing this practice exam. Practice exams are meant to be educational, as well as to give the user an idea of when he or she is ready to take the real exam. For example, if Kimberly Strauss took this practice exam under simulated real exam conditions, her score of 89% strongly suggests she'll have no trouble scoring at least 80% and passing any real exam she might take. You check real exam scores for your group in the same way. Simply click on the link to any real exam on the results page. Here we've clicked on the link to Real Exam 1. 9 users in our group have completed the exam and we see some good scores. 5 users have passed, red arrows. 2 users almost passed, with a score just below the required 80%, blue arrows. These users were only one question away from a passing score of getting at least 28 out of 35 questions correct, and with a little more study, they should pass the next time. On the other hand, 2 users were a good bit further off, green arrows. One of these, black arrow, needs a lot more work before they'll pass, but you get the idea of how easy it is to check on real exam results. We like to make a screenshot of this page. Then you have your documentation. A nice feature about ECG competency is that at any time from any exam results page, you can check on the progress of any individual user. We were obviously concerned with Charles. Click on the link for Charles. You can see she took 3 real exams. The good news is that she passed on her 3rd try with a respectable score of 83%. It doesn't matter that it took more than 1 attempt. All that counts is that she eventually attained competency. That's it for this video for ADMINS for ECG competency. Remember the link for more information, and feel free to write me if you have further questions. This is Ken Grauer saying goodbye for now.